Can AI give me the data to help me save on my healthcare bills? And these machines are going to churn out some numbers that could help with that. But first, I have to put myself through the paces.
First up, I'm putting my mobility to the test.
You can now lower your arms back down.
Checkup by Technogym is an AI-based assessment tool that also measures one's balance, body composition, cardio, strength, as well as cognitive abilities. And together, they give me my wellness age, something to compare with my real age.
We've got an age here which is a bit younger than what I am. I'm pleased about that, but I could be doing better.
When we look at how all of these elements come together, it then aggregates into what that wellness age looks like. It's a very simple metric that then allows you to understand where you are in the moment, but it also indicates where the areas of opportunity is. Really, the goal is to give them an understanding of where their baseline is. From there, that's where they can actually devise a strategy to how they can improve their wellness.
What I hear you say, Michelle, is that I can take the guesswork out of my fitness journey in a way by being able to track this data in a more sort of comprehensive way, right? The wellness journey in general, though, how can it actually support that for a person?
It's then going to be able to take the data and then accurately prescribe you the training program that you need. So for example, a lot of people tend to overtrain. They think that I'm training, I feel like I'm tired, I must be doing something. On the contrary, it could actually do the adverse, right? Either you overtrain or you're actually wasting a lot of time. The more data that you have, then the ecosystem helps you to actually accurately stay in that zone and then track your progress accordingly.
The results of my assessments show that I kind of been doing the right things. Mobility is good, my strength not as good. Not much of a surprise there. I only started strength training about a year ago, but it has given me the motivation to keep going in the right direction.
No matter how active we are, our muscle mass and strength decline as we age, and such data and insights into our physical condition could prove invaluable in our health and wellness journey.
If, let's say, there's an indication of any imbalance, we can then prescribe any kind of preventative measures to correct that. So as we age, the thing that happens is sarcopenia, we lose muscle mass, we also lose a lot of strength, especially as females, for example. So if we don't actively look at our strength alongside our mobility, that's where our ability becomes compromised.
Sarcopenia is the age-related progressive loss of muscle mass and strength. It increases the likelihood of falls and fractures in older adults. Falls can result in expensive medical bills for hospitalization and rehabilitation. But falls among older adults can be prevented. Studies show that strengthening exercises reduce falls and improve physical function among older adults. In Singapore, a fall prevention program for older adults has a return on investment of 1.7.
If you develop knee pains, which is very common, age over 50, there are some people who say, I have knee pains, I'll go for a knee surgery. But instead, if you spend a few $100s a month on a special program for older people in a health club, then I think you could actually save that money of $20,000 per knee for surgery, but you train the muscles around your knee to strengthen, and this will prepare you better for your aging journey.
Patricia is 73 years old. She's been a member of a social health club for seniors for almost a decade. It costs around $260 a month for unlimited gym access. Patricia comes around 4 times a week.
Twice on the machine. One is mobility and one time is the high interval intensive training. Well, I see my parents bedridden and no, they never exercise. During those days, nobody goes to the gym exercise, and I don't want to end up like them. I want to be mobile and to be independent because I live by myself.
The Asia-Pacific region is getting older, and that means more people will be facing the higher medical bills that come with aging. Preventive healthcare will be key in addressing the rising medical demands of an aging population and containing costs in the long term.
It's an investment for your health. Because if you invest now and you can prevent yourself from going to a nursing home or wheelchair bound, it's worth it. Because if you don't, and then you end up falling ill and then bedridden, wheelchair, then it's more expensive, right? If you calculate, it's cheaper now.
If you know you have blood pressure or you have some chronic diseases or diabetes, do you know that exercise is one of the cheapest way to maintain your health? However, encouraging a sedentary population to exercise is not easy. This is more of a behavioral change. We believe that movement is medicine, exercise is medicine.
But what type of exercise should you do? And how much exercise do you need? AI-driven technology can now give you the answers to that.
When it comes to strength training, a lot of people, they're intimidated by it, right? So precisely why you need to approach it in a very accurate way. If you do it if you under-prescribe, that's where you run into, oh, I'm not improving, what's the point? They leave. You over-prescribe, oh my goodness, that was really tough, they leave. But if it's something that, okay, there is a challenge, they feel the effort, they see the results, that's where they stay, right? So when it comes to strength training, that comes at utmost importance. A lot of what we do, for example, with some of our AI-driven strength equipment is that we've also devised ways whereby we we try to avoid the onset of that soreness. So if, let's say, you're elderly or you're new to exercise, that can be something that diverts someone away from staying as well.
Exercise can be almost any activity that you want, but exercise is a science, and getting accurate data, well, all of that helps you track just how well you're doing. It's certainly going to change my behaviors going forward so that I can maybe stay fit for life.